Hello, good morning. Thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos. Today is a story time video. Pretty short story, hopefully. Um, so when I was living in Scotland a few years back, I went up to visit my friend who lives outside of Inverness. I can't remember the town, but it's... Anyways, maybe like a 10-15 minute drive from Inverness, the town. And she came to get me in her car from the bus stop. I think I was living in Fort William at the time. And then we drove to her place for a bit, hung out, and then we were gonna go for a little hike up some little mound, hill, morn, whatever it was called. And as we were driving away, I noticed that her neighbors, or the neighbor 2 doors down or whatever, it was very rural, had llamas, like 2 white llamas. And I was like, oh, your neighbors have llamas. And she kind of looked at me and she's like, um, oh, Kirsty. And then later when we were walking, she's like, I have to tell you something. I was like, okay. She's like, what were you talking about, the things that my neighbor has? And I was like, llamas? She's like, yeah. So when we were growing up, we weren't sure what those were, because llamas really shouldn't have no business being in Scotland. And she was saying her and her friends were like, what's wrong with those sheep? And they're like, I don't know, maybe like, and I guess they had some sort of theory that like a horse had sex with a sheep and that's how the llama came to be, even though there was 2 of them. But I guess maybe they had 2. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, we were always like calling him the Shores because we thought that there were like a horse sheep, like just like a weird crossbreed, like a mule. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I can see that. Oh wow, that's interesting. And then I was like, oh, so when did you realize they were llamas? And she's like, today. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, that's so classic. Are you gonna tell your friends that they're llamas? Do they still think they're Shores? She's like, yes, they absolutely still think they're Shores. And I was like, oh my god, rural logic. That's so good. It totally makes sense though, I guess. Like, if a llama wasn't like a thing on its own, how would it come to be? A horse and a sheep made a llama. Anyways, I thought that was really funny, and it always makes me laugh when I think about it. Also, there's a llama farm about 5 minutes away from where I live right now. And every time I see them, I'm like, Shores. Yeah, so that's my story for today. If you found that entertaining and want more similar type narratives of different themes, I'll have a link in the description of this video for that playlist with all my storytime videos. Anyways, I gotta get to work, so thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Peace!